Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. A toss right side to Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Henry on second. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Getting out to his left. He's making a bid for it. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That's him on a quick hitter. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a feel on the plunge forward. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start with 2nd and 6. Reach holds on to it. He largely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
The 42-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running it again with Dobbins. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Escapes the pocket. Makes his hit, and he lost that football. And the Ravens make the recovery. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it. It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He brushed him off with ease. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
They've got first down here from the 36. The toss now to Henry. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Trying to get outside with Henry. And the defense getting a little revenge after that last play. This time, they don't even let him get back to the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Going with King Henry here. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And his defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they barely don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Rolling left, buying some time. And the call himself. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. He's calling his own. Prescott is hit. He lost the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Vacates quickly left side. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that means 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
At the 40-yard line.
They run it with King Henry. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning and some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. John Harbaugh has his call made right away. He's going for this. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Sanders on a shotgun handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's third down and 4.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott will look to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Not much time left on the play clock. Brian Schottenheimer's going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. And they get to him again. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jackson now, 3rd and long. The left side cut by Andrews. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Lamar. Look at that power, deep left side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fade as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Looking to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tolbert now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, Prescott. Buying some time left. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. They'll couple together a yard there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He finds Pickens left side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
straight ahead with Williams. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He's pushed straight ahead next, maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Dre Jones.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Prescott now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 28. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outline.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
A toss right side to Henry. He's off to the races. The 30. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Quick, ready?
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Come on!
Trying to run with Henry. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yes!
Off the play fake. Hits Prescott. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for them.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Henry. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on second. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game, probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
Turpin with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott to throw. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yes,
Play action. Prescott. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Wide in.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Wide in.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Handoff here to Sanders. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yeah! Any wide in. 26.
Throwing now. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw it. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get callous because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nut. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them choices cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
There he goes, right sideline. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Ty Johnson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Putting the tight end in motion. Second down. Here's Allen again. Catch made. Left side by Palmer. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Allen on third and short. Dump off, caught by his back. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Again, Allen to the air. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. Down the left sideline he goes. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Shoves him off. Along the right sideline, there's space. He has room past the 25. Keeps it moving. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Here's Allen. Throwing the out complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup.
Play action now. Allen. He rolls to his right. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Gain 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
To the air again. Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The toss now to Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Ogunjobi on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Trying to get outside with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Jackson now on third. Flush down out to his left. He's going to run for it. This gets the first and more. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
On the return, there's Ray Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, so at the 28. Allen on the play action. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, There could be more interceptions.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Round 80! Half 85, half 85. What's that?
They'll go. Allen on the move, headed right. He connects downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Bills. First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bills.
What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. Escapes out to the left. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight. Look up.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Looking quickly here.
And the Bills, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills
First down throw for Allen. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
What's that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And goes to the hurry up here.
18. That's another Bills. First down.
What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Going to the right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Alert! What's that?
Now run by Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making a one-score game before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Going with King Henry here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Buffalo.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Throwing here, Allen. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he take him down right along the 30. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air. Allen getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on third down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making a 1-score game before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Ali to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. The decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Regular. That's it.
Now it's Cook. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Bills. First down.
That's it.
On 1st down, Allen. Caught, nice gain left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, tight.
And the Bills first down.
That's it.
They'll run it with Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back now, pressure coming. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That's it.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
Pass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. It's Henry on the carry. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Into the red zone! And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5.
Ravens 31. Bills 30.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Shakir with the grab. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Allen to throw. Back to Shakir, and this is caught. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Here's a give to Cook. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bills first down.
Allen setting up play action. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
St. Louis Bills first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Ravens' 30-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, Allen loses it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offensive line fast.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen going to the air. That's brought in. It's his back away, Davis. And it's another first down on his drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills.
No run. Davis. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. This is a designed run for Allen. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like a defender covered that in the end zone. Oh, baby! Their lead was about to disappear, but they made the play that may just decide this game.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Space on the right. He's got room. Into the red zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
We hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12.
42. Bills 30.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Play action now. Allen headed out right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you Got 2 more downs to try to find the first.
Design bootleg here. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Allen on 3rd down. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. New set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
5-wide. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off on Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get it back after the return is stopped at their own 30.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
The drive begins with Henry. And he gets him 1 as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180.
They toss right side to Henry. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Cole Bishop. They get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
42. Bills.
All right, partner, it's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Alpha, sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
The toss now to Henry. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hands up. Sit hard. Sit hard.
They run. Here's Henry. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He'll look to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. He's making a bid for it. He takes it down to the 33. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Sit hard. 180.
They run it with King Henry. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the Bills' 34-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
180. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
Trying to get outside with Henry. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
180. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
Looking to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug. You're in the getting. You can find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show to tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm